Hello, hello. Welcome back. I am Victoria. If you're new here, it is such a beautiful day. And it's odd because it's like not sun shining, it's not super hot. It's like a cloudy, overcast day. But I have really come to love these kind of days, especially when being in the garden. Aubrey is currently asleep, so I decided to film while she's asleep. If y'all hear an alarm going off, it's her baby monitor. We are finally into summer, and let me tell you, it is hot. But my garden is exploding, and I am exploding of happiness. I did like a really small garden last year, just kind of dip my toes in. And it kind of was like, it was okay. But this year I decided to really do a garden. I have always heard people talk about how gardening is hard work, but it's just kind of one of those things. Kind of like when you have a kid, you don't really understand until you have a kid. You don't really understand the work of having a garden until you immerse yourself in the garden. I'm super proud, I'm super excited. I hope we get a good harvest from all of this hard work, but if I don't, I'm still just as excited. I have learned so many things. I feel like a lot of us in this day and age have an issue with instant gratification. I definitely do. I 100% am that person that loves to go and buy things to get that feel good in the moment, and then it passes, and then you gotta like keep buying things or doing whatever it is to give you that instant happiness. And it is something I have become very aware of, and gardening I do feel like has helped me a lot because there is no instant gratification in gardening. I have become so much more confident in what I am capable of doing. Oh, the baby is awake. Let me go get her. That's Mama's microphone.
Puppy.
That's a puppy. Good job. Microphone. It is much later in the day. The baby woke up, was not able to finish this video earlier, and now the sun is out and it is hot. I get a little disheartened when it comes to filming these days because things just like aren't perfect, you know, online. People film things and they're like so inspiring and they make you want to go and do, and I'm a mom now and my life has changed a lot. And I just think like I do a lot of cleaning, I do a lot of cooking, taking care of my sister, and my dad and my little girl, and I kind of get stuck in this rut of like, who would want to watch me clean? Because that's all I do. Now that I have this garden put together and this is kind of like my little space, yet another thing that I am taking care of, but I want to. Have y'all seen that? I think it's a meme, or maybe it's a TikTok video, but it's like I'm already overwhelmed with all the mouths I have to feed and take care of, but yet I want to get goats and cows and start a garden and blah. Anyway, I can relate to that so much. Now that this garden is just flourishing, I got so excited to show you this to you guys because I thought this would be cool that y'all would want to see. All right, I am by no means a professional gardener. Honestly, I'm just winging it. I do a lot of YouTubing, I do a lot of book reading and gut following. So this is what has come of it. So if anyone is a professional gardener and sees things that I might need to tweak or make better, please let me know in the comments. I'm always open to learning. This second row is parsley on both ends, and then I sprinkled a wildflower mix that just is coming up here, and I have no idea what most of them are. These are cosmos, and I believe the ones behind it are zinnias. Here is my squash that has just exploded. I have herbs, some lemon verbena, basil, lots of basil throughout this garden, and then these are all okra. We have some okra coming up right here, which is super exciting. Of course, it would not be a summer garden without tomatoes. We definitely overkilled it on the tomatoes because we are a tomato eating family. That was my dad. I don't know if you heard that. My goodness. This whole row here is tomatoes. There's basil mixed in between. Now I do have some smaller tomato plants down here, which are like black Cherokee and then some kind of striped tomato. I'm not quite sure, but I started those from seed. And then we have even more tomatoes going all the way down this way. There's some blackberry bushes on the other side. My cherry tomatoes are coming in. This row is corn and sunflowers. I planted a bunch of different variety of sunflowers just to see what would come up. And then the last row on this side are squash and beans. I also planted some little cosmos over here. These are strawberries. They are finally starting to flower. Oh, and we have a little strawberry. We did strawberries last year and they produced really well, but turtles and squirrels and everything else came to eat them, so I don't think I ate one strawberry. So I'm hoping since they're in here, they will be protected. All along the edge on this side is all beans and peas, more cucumbers and beans. These are more watermelons, but these are like special watermelons. I did moon and stars, golden jennies, there's cantaloupe down at the end. And then all of these here are Charleston gray watermelons. There's some bell peppers over here, some herbs, and then I also sprinkled a wildflower mix. So I don't really know what's coming up over here. It's gonna be a surprise. I am so excited to start harvesting from this garden. We've already gotten little pieces here and there. I've picked a few cucumbers that were so good. I think I've had one blackberry off of our bush because Aubrey comes out here and eats the majority of them, which is fine with me, but yeah, I've only had one, but that one was delicious. Our chicken coop is finally put together and the chickens are getting huge. They should start laying in the next few months. I just clipped their wings yesterday because they were flying over this fence and they cannot fly over there anymore. Are you stuck? What? You want it open? Open, that's right. Open. Off she goes. I had everything labeled out here for exactly like what kind of variety everything was, but then the baby went behind me when I was placing them in the ground and just pulled them all up. So I know what is what, but I don't know exactly what everything is. It's kind of like the mystery variety of plants. That's a berry. Okay. No, you can't have it. I'll hold it. So this is the rabbit enclosure. It is almost done, guys. We're getting a roof on it hopefully this week. This section will be closed off. It will be heated and cooled. And then this is like their little run here. It's a mess because we were just out here working yesterday. I have some friends helping me put the roof on, but that huge project is almost complete. It has taken a really long time. The inside is gonna be so nice and cozy for them. So I am excited. Come here, baby. Come on. Aubrey will not eat blueberries that I get from the store. However, she will come out here and pick the raw green blueberries off these plants and carry them around in her mouth. So I know those can't taste good. There's zinnias, begonias, these irises I just planted this year. So someone told me they won't bloom until next year. You smell? Good job. These are my big sunflowers, but deer have come and eaten most of them. I think this might be a cucumber plant, but it kind of transplanted itself in here and I'm just gonna leave it and let it grow. And then this guy, I also think transplanted in here. I'm pretty sure that's my purple amaranth, so I'm excited that it's coming up in here as well. And then this sweet little bed, our roses are coming back. Mama, get it for you. Flower. Good job. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I was so excited to show y'all my garden. I am really gonna try and do better about filming regardless of what my house looks like. And it is what it is, and it's real life. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in our next video. Stay weird. Stay weird. Bye.